Hey guys, and welcome back to BeweGangskrieg.net. I have a very good game here. I've been assured it's a very good game between Thomas in the blue and Soupman in the orange on the left. This is on the map Shonatag, which I'm going to do a brief overview of here. You can see there's one path through the top side that has this little tiny choke point here, and it has a base in the middle, a path in the center that's a little bit wider than the base of the path at the top, and then a big wide path at the bottom with another base. Very fantastic map, actually made by Thomas. We'll see if he has some unique advantages or tricks up his sleeve that he can pull. Soupman sending his four guys out immediately, YOLOing them out, and sending a GLHF out. That means good luck, have fun. Let's see if Thomas responds. No, it looks like Thomas does not respect Soupman. Maybe we got a bit of a story here, a bit of a grudge match or something like that going on here. We'll see. Well, Soupman deterred immediately. You see those guys, they're entrenched, very hard to kill. Even though Soupman has the methamphetamines research, he's not going to try to push through there, especially because it seems like Thomas has it now. And instead, he's going to try going around near the bottom, I think. He seems to be waffling a bit. By the way, Forest, when you're inside of them, you take less damage, you have less vision, and you move slower, but they're very good defensively because you can shoot out from them. We can see, will Thomas be able to secure this Forest in time? He has a machine gunner here, but it doesn't see all the way to the right in this corridor. This rifleman is going to provide vision. Let's switch to Thomas's vision real quick here. You can see the machine gunner is supporting this rifleman, even though he doesn't naturally have that vision. Oh, but that's a lot of riflemen. Will they be able to break through? Oh, they're fighting. Oh, they're going to pop out. They're going to get vision of each other. Ooh, this machine gunner got moved out. Oh, will the rifleman snipe him? Ooh, looks like it. Okay, he has control of this Forest. Let's switch back to the all view. There's a scout car here. If microed properly, he can kill all these riflemen. Oh, no, he goes a little bit too far, and the riflemen kill him. You see, the scout car has a longer range than the rifleman, so it can kill all of them, but you have to very carefully thread the needle of the ranges. Now, we see one rifleman here in the Forest, going to shoot from the side, make a move to the right, but the machine gun is set up right on time to be able to stop. Oh, and now the scout car is going to die. He's going to get microed away, but there's more riflemen constantly streaming in. Let's see. This is the last batch on the minimap that you can see of riflemen coming in. They get the scout car. Now, there's nothing in production, nothing about to finish. Sorry, there is stuff in production. Is he going to get the vehicle works in time? Machine gunner is being brought down. Will the scout car be able to pop out, but he's rallied to the wrong side? The vehicle works dies. That's huge. That really puts back your tech a lot. But will you be able to get anything else done? Looks like the scout car here on the road is probably going to be pretty deadly. Looks like Soupman's not even going to bother to micro them. He's just going to let them die. But as you can see, look at all this clicking that Thomas is doing. It's very micro intensive to be able to do that, to take very little damage. So where's the state of the game right now? We have a base over here with looks like 3 steel mines and 2 built pump jacks. Those build automatically and for free after you create a base. Whereas Soupman, he's barely started. So despite that attack killing the vehicle works, it might actually be Thomas that's ahead because he got this expansion early. Very interesting. We'll have to see how this plays out. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because they're not near each other. They're probably going to start trying to take map control. You can see Thomas sending out some guys near the bottom. Soupman trying to get vision, make sure he doesn't get surprised by some close attacks over here. Moving out. Oh, look at that. Thomas took the base on the bottom. He skipped the third base. He's trying to be sneaky. He's trying to assume that Soupman will not assume that there'll be a base at the bottom, and he would ignore it. So we can see, we'll try to see how long this stays up because it's a very exposed base. Much easier to defend this base. Much closer to your lines. Much easier to reinforce. Okay, Soupman sending some guys down here. Is he going to spot this? No, it looks like he's just trying to take this Forest. He should probably be sending one guy over here to check out which of these bases are taken. You know, the game is difficult enough as it is. Both players teching into tanks, I assume. Oh, okay. No. There is one tank for Thomas, but just one. Whereas Soupman, I think he has a tank advantage. He has 2 tanks, but he's sitting them at home. He's probably keeping them in a defensive reserve in case a big attack comes barreling through here. He can rotate these guys north, or he can rotate them south to defend his new third base. But wow, Thomas already setting up a 4th base, while Soupman is just setting up his 3rd. So if Thomas does not get attacked, he's going to be an economic superpower. That's going to be very tough to claw back from by Soupman. Okay, force control, middle control being taken. This looks like a dominating performance right now for Soupman. For Thomas, the orange player. He controls the middle, and he controls the bottom. Let's see. Okay, scout car coming in here. Superman trying to get some scouting. I mean, Thomas trying to get some scouting. Sorry for confusing them. Maybe I should just call them blue and orange. But these scout car dies. What's getting shot? I see. Looks like Superman might be setting up for an attack over here on this bottom base. I don't think he's aware of it, though. But he is at least getting to the point where he could launch an attack quickly and there wouldn't be any warning. Okay. Let's speed up a little bit here while they're still positioning. Oh, looks like Superman might be making a move on the middle. He's moving out with his machine gunners first to tank, I presume. Whereas the scout car and command car, sorry, are in the back. He's activating Breakthrough here. Breakthrough is a new ability that gives you like an area effect stim pack. Basically, all your units move faster and they shoot faster while moving. So it's a very strong attacking move. And look, there's only 4 scout cars here beside that infantry. Not enough tanks to defend. And Thomas is just going to lose this base. That's a huge investment that he's lost. And these scout cars, will they be able to escape? Will they be able to squeeze through? Yes, they do. Okay. So now Superman has uncontested control of the center and this base. We'll see if he can manage to take it. If he's reinforcing or sending an engineer to take this base so that he can even out this bottom base that I don't think he's even aware of that Thomas has. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. Keep watching the minimap. See what's going on. Okay. Maybe he's setting up for a push, or maybe he's just trying to take map control. They're getting awfully close to each other. Remember, you can't entrench on roads. These donuts, they don't happen on roads. You can't dig into the pavement. So these guys are a little bit weaker. Oh, he's just going to be clearing out some of Holmes's old riflemen that got missed in the initial attack. Always good to clear those out, or they provide you vision. These tanks going to be shooting. Is he going to be doing a push here? Ooh, not very good. Sending 2 guys in against 4 tanks. Gonna get you crushed. This tank gonna get run down. This scout plane providing vision for Thomas. Looks like Thomas has an opportunity to take back the center. Oh, but there might be... Oh, no, he's just taking this forest. I thought it was tanks. Moving out. No reinforcements here for Superman, but he's pulling back anyway. He doesn't want to overextend. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. He needs to take the center base, or he needs to kill this bottom base. He's down a base. He's only mining from 1, 2, 3 bases. His main is not even mining at this point. Ooh, the position is very strong for Thomas as long as the game goes on. Look, oh, 2 tanks getting YOLO'd by Superman. Terrible. Oh, but he's making a move on this base. Oh, he broke through. There's no anti-tank guns here. There's no Panzerfaust. There's no tanks. He's going to lose the base. Okay, the situation is now even on income. But I'm sure Thomas has sucked up all the resources from the bottom here, so he should have more. Oh, another attack coming up here. I think Superman might win this despite having less tanks because Thomas's tanks are presenting their side profile, which has less armor than the front of Superman's tanks. Oh, maybe a counterattack coming in here for Thomas. Is he going to commit to it? Is he going to show? Oh, no! The tank attack didn't stop! Oh, no! Okay, let's see. From Superman's perspective, what is he going to see? A bit of game lag here as he switch perspectives. These 8 anti-tank guns, boom, they slaughtered those tanks. Fortunately, we kind of missed the fight because I was switching perspectives and it takes a couple seconds for that to load. Oh, but Thomas... attacking at the bottom here and getting slaughtered. He probably thought, I lost the bottom base, I lost the middle base, I'm behind on bases, I gotta make an attack right now with the economy that I've developed so far. Ooh, but he got crushed because the defenses were all right there. Now he's trying to take the center. Thomas YOLOing in here, is that gonna work? Front of his tanks against the side of the enemy. Oh, but the anti-tank guns set up at the back. They're gonna clear all those tanks. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded from all this commentary. Superman. Can he prevent the center? Can he take the bottom? He needs a base. His third is fully mining. Thomas's third base is not mining. His fourth base is not mining. His natural is barely mining. Oh, look at this huge attack by Superman. He's coming in decisively to take the center, but reinforcements are coming in. Who's going to win? I can't tell. It might be indecisive. Nobody controls the center. This one tank is probably... Thomas probably doesn't see this tank. He probably doesn't know how many tanks there are. Doesn't know if there's reinforcements. He knows he can't take this base. He wants to take this base. He has the money to. But reinforcements from Superman have just arrived. He's launching a scout plane to scout out the enemy. He's smoking off this tank so it can't shoot. Is he going to go for it? But he knows there's AT guns here. AT guns, they do a lot of damage. They have very little HP. But, oh, look at that. One tank got out of position. He's going to get crushed. Ooh, that tank mispositioned. We'll see. This AT gun, is he going to do damage? What's happening on the minimap, by the way? Some anti-tank guns moving here over here, but this base, despite being well defended, is not being retaken. Looks like all the attention is over here in this micro battle. Would be good for Thomas to use this engineer to either retake this base or take the bottom base. We'll see if he's able to. But the game, I think, no one is mining, or Thomas is not mining, and Subban is almost not mining at all. This is turning into a starvation game. There's lots of money on the map, but no one's mining it. Oh, look, a run by Subban running behind those AT guns, taking one shot here. Is he going to destroy this AT gun, or is it going to get another shot? No, neither. Oh, look, is he going to get another shot here? Boom! Lots of damage happening here. But these tanks look like they're going to be running by here. Probably going to try to kill this third base. Subban doesn't even realize this third base doesn't even exist. Some fighting over here. Looks like Thomas is not confident enough to be able to take this base. This is denying this base effectively, especially with the scout providing vision. Oh, looks like these tanks are going to be sneaking in here, attacking. There's enough to defend. There's enough to stop this. If it gets set up in time, one anti-tank gun down, another anti-tank gun down, tank full HP. This tank getting stuck on the forest. But Thomas is still not mining, and he's almost out of money. And Subban is mining. Oh! And Thomas GG's. You see, it's a game of morale. Subban wins. Thomas thinks he's not mining. He doesn't realize Subban's barely mining. And he gives up at this point. I think it's playable. Oh my God, look at all this. Look at what Thomas had at home. All of this, he could have probably barreled through all this and taken the middle base and kind of grinded it out by playing defensively, especially with his anti-tank guns. These tank run-bys over here might have done a lot of damage. But look at this tank. He's almost dead anyways. And this tank should be able to finish him off. But like the eternal game of Go, or Baduk as it's called in Korean, it's a game of morale. You have to have the mental fortitude to keep playing Bevegungskrieg, even when you feel like you're losing, because you gotta just imagine that your opponent is feeling just as much pain as you are. And if you just scrape together everything you have, you can win. But in this case, Subban, fortitude, discipline, energy, drive to succeed. And he takes this game.